guys, welcome back. So it's been a while since I've started a video like this, you know, all barefaced and whatnot. Yeah, but anyways, I figured today I haven't done a chit chat get ready with me talk through long 20+ minute video in a while. And you know, I feel like, well, not I feel like, for sure back in the day, way when I first started YouTube, I would do all of them because I didn't have a mic, so I couldn't do a voiceover. So we're gonna do a nice, smoky, dramatic eye makeup look talk through. So let's get started. Okay, so obviously you already see I did my brows, which I must say, they look pretty good today. I mean, yeah. So anyways, I'm first gonna prime my skin with the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. This is what the little tube looks like. I'm not sure if this is a full size or not. I think it's probably like a sample size. You know me and my sample sizes. I'm just gonna apply this all over my face, but I'm really focusing it where I have the biggest pores, which is on the sides of my nose and on my nose. And then everywhere else, I'm just like blending it out. It is kind of like a silicone based primer, so it's really thick. So wherever you place it, like first, that's basically where most of the product is gonna go. So, you know, but I love it. I love it. I've actually fallen in love with it because I didn't like it at first, but I like it now, and that's all that matters, isn't it? Isn't it? So we're gonna do the eyes first today. But first I'm gonna apply a little bit of concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Chestnut. So this is not to highlight at all. It's just, since I'm gonna do the eyes first, one, it just helps to kind of correct a little bit more my dark circles. And, you know, for the highlight shade, if you highlight and only specifically highlight in like somewhat imperfection, like, you know, dark circles, it's kind of going to sometimes, I guess depending on the concealer that you use, and I'm just going to be blending this in with my finger, by the way, but I guess depending on the concealer that you use, it's going to just like bring that part of your face forward. So you don't want to highlight dark circles. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? You want to conceal dark circles. So me, I've been doing it like this recently. And this is basically the same color as my complexion. So I just apply it on. And then, you know, later on, whenever I'm doing my concealer, I take my IT Cosmetics under eye, or Bye Bye Under Eye, there we go, concealer. And I just kind of apply it over it. And it looks so much better, you guys. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I haven't been doing it before. And I said a long time ago, I think I want to try the LA Girl Pro Conceal orange color corrector concealer. I feel like that will work wonders because I've seen it work wonders on a lot of people. And I've also seen like red lipstick work wonders on a lot of people, like that you can get from the drugstore, or not even lipstick, like a cream blush or something like that. I'm telling you, you can get creative these days. I hope I can finish this. I have like an hour to finish this video. Whew, to record it and everything. Okay, moving on. So my eyes aren't primed. I haven't been priming my eyes lately, but anyways, we're gonna take the Morphe single shadow in the shade Radiance. Oh my gosh, you guys, my nails. They're so hideous. I can't deal with them. This is what the color looks like. It's just a really purpley, it's not a matte shade because it has some slight sheen in it, but it's just a nice purple color. I love it. Love it. I'm just gonna pack it on my Anastasia Beverly Hills blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this into my crease. I also want to take this on the outer corner and kind of start making the shape that I want this eye makeup to have. If that makes any sense at all. I'm just kind of like winging it out towards the tail of my eyebrow. slightly. Okay, now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Selfmade palette in the shade Metallic Plum, which actually isn't really this super metallic-y color. It's just this really pretty, oh, and my nail went into it. By the way, look at it. I know, I'm busted. But it's just this really pretty, like, plummy brown shade. I'm going to take it on the same brush and apply it slightly lower. It's still going to go in the crease, but apply it slightly lower than the purple one. This is just going to add like nice depth to the look. Is that the right way to say that word, depth? Do you pronounce the T and the H, or is it just depth? No, that's depth. Oh my gosh, I'm making myself sound stupid, but I'm really not, I promise. I'm going to take this LAB Square Just Blending In brush just to make sure everything is blended. I'm going to take a baby wipe now and just run it. Well, first wrap it around my finger like this, and then just run it up under my eye just to give that a nice edge. And when we do our concealer later on too, we could also clean it up some more. If you don't want to do this step, like if you like doing your foundation first before your eyes and you're trying this makeup look out, you can always just use tape. Even though sometimes the tape will take off your foundation, but you know, it's all up to you, personal preference, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna take this shade right here. This is the shade Buttery from the same palette. I love this shade to highlight my brow bone with. Ugh, I'm in love. I'm just gonna apply this right up under the highest points of my brow. Woo, that was too much. Lord. It's okay. I'm gonna blend it all out anyways. And a nice tip, turn your brush over to the side and it'll blend your brow bone highlight and your crease color in a lot better. So I was asked to do a brow tutorial, which I was a little skeptical about, I'm not gonna lie, because I've said from day one, I am not the brow girl. There are so many, and I'm thankful, you know, there are so many other YouTubers and makeup artists and beauty experts, I guess, that can really do eyebrows. And me, I don't think I'm like that amazing at them. It takes me so long to get them the way that, you know, I like or whatever. And also, I just feel like mine never turn out right. But I think I'm gonna do it because I like what's going on today. And I was thinking about doing like one eyebrow, kind of like the high end, I guess if you want to say brow, and the other eyebrow more like the drugstore. That way you are getting the same eyebrow look and you're getting like multiple options all in one video. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Anyways, going to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette, I'm taking the shade Metallic, which is just, one, has a fingernail scraping into it, and two, it's just this pretty gold shade. There we go. First, I'm going to apply it dry, just on a flat brush all over my lid. I might not even need to apply it damp because this shade is so pigmented. Oh my gosh. a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to take my Morphe B18 brush. It's just like a really pointy brush. You guys know I like to use this on my outer corner. I'm going to go back to that metallic plum shade and really focus this on the outer corner and making that a sharp kind of like V shape. I really want this color to pop. I don't know why gold and purple reminds me of like Arabian Nights type of makeup. Is that weird? I just think immediately of like jewels and like belly dancing and who knows. All right, now I'm gonna do some liner. First, I'm going to outline with my Tarte Precision Longwear liner, just to make some things easier for my life. And then I'm gonna go in and fill it in with the NYC Liquid Liner. Okay, now I'm gonna apply some black eyeliner. Yeah, black eyeliner to my lower lash line. This is just by Trina Tarantino. I'm literally like on my wit's end of this, but this is my favorite black eyeliner ever. I'm going pretty heavy on the eyeliner today. Yeah. And then I'm going to take the Noir shade from the Shadow Couture palette, which is just this simple black. I don't really know how to explain it. And I'm just going to smoke out and kind of deepen that black eyeliner. I want it to be real black. I'm going to blend a little bit of that metallic plum up under the black just to tie everything together. Okay, now I'm about to apply some lashes. These are the Vegas Nay and Eylure lashes in the shade, no, not the shade, in the style Shining Star. And I'm using my Ardell Brush On Lash Glue. This is what the lashes look like. They're so pretty. I've worn them a couple of times, so they're like made for my eye now. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the face because lashes are on now and I know I look weird with all this eye makeup and no foundation or nothing. But I'm using two today. I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in Y535 in the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation in the shade. It doesn't have a shade. I'm not sure actually. But this is the first time I'm using this on camera. It's not new or anything, but that's what it looks like. I tried the little combination yesterday. I'm going to apply the stick foundation on the outside perimeters of my face. just going to apply the Tarte foundation on the back of my hand. On the back of my hand first, and then I'll just apply it on with my finger because this foundation is really thick and it's really light. But the Makeup Forever foundation is too dark for me, so it all works out in the end. Okay, I'm going to take my Morphe G6 brush and dampen it with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and just start blending this into my face. Okay, now I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee, and it's upside down, and the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Deep. The LA Girl is going to go on my chin, Cupid's bow, nose, in between my forehead. No, in between my forehead, that makes no sense. In between my brows. And the It Cosmetics one is going to go right up under my eye. I'm also going to bake my concealer today. I'm going to use the usual Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. I'm also taking this on the sides of my nose. Quick tip, if you blend the concealer towards your nose, it makes your nose look thinner. It's true. It is true. And then I'm just going to apply the Airspun powder with my Real Techniques complexion sponge. And don't worry about that black up under my lower lash line. I'm going to go back in and touch everything up. And I'm going to set the rest of my face with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder, the usual, of course. And while the rest of my face is baking, I'm going to apply some mascara now. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. Ouch, I just hurt my nail. I don't think I've ever used this mascara before on camera, or ever. Okay, I'm just going to remove this baking powder now. This is a Real Techniques contour brush, in case any of you guys are wondering. I love removing baking powder with this brush. It just makes everything so much easier. Okay, so no contour slash bronzer today. I'm just going to go straight to blush, and I'm using the Laura Mercier Second Skin Cheek color in the shade Spice Cider. I'm going to, ooh, I almost dropped it. I'm going to apply this pretty heavily today, just on the apples of my cheeks with a Sonia Kashuk synthetic brush. More like right here, and then just dragging it to the apples of my cheeks. Okay, and for highlight today, I'm going to be using two liquids. I'm using the NYC Liquid Illuminator in the shade Gleam and the Benefit Sunbeam Golden Bronze Highlighter. So first I'm going to use the NYX one and just kind of apply it right in this area. I'm actually going to take the Real Techniques sponge and just blend it in. Make my life a little bit easier. Inner corner highlight, I'm going to take the MAC Pigment in the shade Warm Snow and just apply that ever so slightly. So for the lips, I'm going to first line my lips with the Rimmel Full Color Exaggerate. Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the shade Rich. Loud ass yawn. And then next, I'm going to apply the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss in the shade Floor. It's just this really warm apricot-y color. Gloss, I'm going to add the Maybelline Elixir lip gloss in the shade Nude Illusion. And then I'm going to spritz my face with the Urban Decay Oil Control Face Setting Spray. I ate it. And that's it for today's makeup look. I don't really know what I'm going to call it yet. It's kind of like a gold and purpley, smoky eye type of situation going on. I'm not sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. That'll help me out so much. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you aren't already. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Snapchat. All of that will be linked down below as usual. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.